Hi guys, as you all know, I'm Crafting Budgie Mama. Today I've been working on this build. It is a car, but it's called Block Racing. Now everyone knows, or should know, not everyone knows, but most people know my favourite colour is pink. So I'm giving this a go. And I've done quite a bit this evening. I've just got to stage 35 of the whole build. Now you can do this with where it's more controlled, but I won't be really having it roaming around the floor, to be honest with you. It's going to be more like sitting there and everybody can say, oh wow, like that in my home. So I've managed to get some of it's moving. I haven't found anything tricky at the moment, which is good. So I have managed to get all that moving at either the back or the front end. Don't know which. Now I have got to this stage of the next part of it. Don't know where it's going, but I've got a bit of pink coming in. I've got a couple more that will be coming to me of these type of builds, but mine will definitely not be more controlled because, well, I don't need them to be, and it will never get used. It will just be sitting there doing nothing anyway. Might annoy my budgies, and I have a very slight girl with anxiety, so definitely a reason why I won't be having it as where it's, you know, more controlled. I could probably get some perches on it, and Gandalf could be the one that ends up going on it, but I have a frightened little girl, so I'm not going to scare her with anything. So we all know what this car is, but they spelt it like that, so we know what it is. It is a Bugatti or Bugatti, whichever way you want to pronounce it. So yeah, I thought I'd show you my little build that I've got going. It's actually bigger than what the picture's coming up with, so it looks like it's a big car, basically. Well, racing car. So I've been doing this the last couple of hours. I started it. I showed Mike all the ones I had in on the picture, and I said, which one shall I do next, or which one do you want to see built? He chose the car to do, and I'm a woman of my word. If a person picks a build, I am going to do it, no matter what. I know what the second build is from him, but you can all wait and see for that one. I do have some stuff coming eventually. You never know what could be in my package when they come. And it takes so long because it's, for some reason, they're picking Royal Mail. So that's as far as I got with my build. But yes, as on the back here, oh no, well, not ticks, I've got ticks. It's all yellow, which tells me it's all more controlled. As you can see there's the battery kind of thing. And then you're taking one seat out to have that in there. And there's the remote control, so it can be done that way, but I'm not doing it like that, I'm afraid. Because, and that's what it should look like at the end of it. But not controlled. So, or it should look like somewhat like that picture. But yeah, I've enjoyed it so far. I'm up to stage 35. I'm taking my time with it. But this one at the moment is one of them builds I am absolutely enjoying. I could sit here forever doing this. And one thing that I do like right now on this is the instructions, because I'm dyslexic. I'm one of the ones that can't read black on white. I can just about read white on black, but I can read it. So everywhere on my YouTube, my Facebook and stuff like that is black background. If it's for like pictures, because it's been instructions and black on white, I send pictures from my phone to myself on Facebook, which you can actually do. It sounds weird as it sounds. And then I click on the picture out of my own messenger, and I just, because it's got a tint on there, I can see the instructions better. So I'm quite happy with the instructions colour. I am understanding it. Now and again it gets me a little bit where I'm like, huh? But I do get it in the end. I do get there. It just takes a bit of time for me. But happy. This is how far I got in a couple of hours so far. My laptop's there. You can see my laptop's there. My bag G's all over there, and bag 2's over there ready. And I've had to go in bag 2 because one of the parts I needed was in bag 2. So sometimes you have to go to other bags where they are. It took me forever. I was like, that's not that. It'll be too big. But I had to go into a bag 2 and get it out. This pink one. So that's as far as I got on this build so far. Excuse my finger. I keep forgetting my fingers getting in the way of my hands. So that's as far as I got. My laptop's always in the background. If I'm not on anyone's live or anything like that, or live myself or live wherever, I have my music, and I could have my music all day, listening to it. But I am actually enjoying this build. I enjoy a lot of my builds. But when you get so close, you're like, come on, come on, come on, get done. Like I did with my last build I've just done, which is next to my bed, which was bought from my wonderful sister for my birthday. She got me that. And that was my birthday present. So that's finally built for her. It's been sat here for, how long is it? Nearly 2 months since I've had it. That build, but he was completed last night whilst on video chat with Penny, because when we're on video chat together, we just talk, and while we're doing our own little builds, our own little things, we just, get through it like that. But it is quite a nice build, and I am actually enjoying it, and I can't believe already I'm at stage 35 of, how many have I got? 215. Obviously it would be further if I'd put it as remote, where it's actually a controlled car. That would take me up to 121. 221 stages, 222, 223 stages to this. But obviously I'm not doing 216 to 221. I'm not doing them parts, because it's all about, it can be controlled by remote. So, and plus for a fact, I think my girl Mickey, my pure white budgie, she would get scared if this was roping around the place. Things like that, which, can't scare her. Gandalf will probably look at us like, give me a go, let me have a go on it, let me sit on it. Because he's my bird I'm training, and he can nearly say hello. Not properly. It's like a tweet kind of whistle hello. It's really hard to explain that. Because every time I walk in, I go, hello. And now he is catching on to it. I'm like, huh? Is that Luna? Or is it Gandalf? But it sounds like it's Gandalf that's trying to say hello. He is a year old now. He's my They're all my pride and joy. I do have my basket, budgie bricks, blocks, things. So they will eventually be getting, coming to me to build different coloured budgies. There is a purple one, and that resembles my little Luna. So yeah, anyway, I'm just jibber-jabbering on and all that. But I've totally enjoyed getting how far I have already on this. And I'm kind of like, oh, please be in the right way, please be in the right way. Things like that. So I'm just hoping I have put things in the right place. Hopefully. If not, gets redone. And there's no shame in restarting something if it's gone a bit wrong. You know? So yeah, that's as far as I've got to today. Yeah, I've only been on this since 6 o'clock tonight, and it's now already 21:33 on the 10th of April. That's how far I've gotten on it already. That's how much I enjoy a build. When I get into a really good build where I don't stop. I give it a break, obviously, to do stuff and sort my birds out. But before I started this at 6 o'clock tonight, I put the birds to bed, etc. They went to bed about 5:30. So yeah, I've done quite a few bits on this so far. I can't wait for more pink to come through. But I'm enjoying it. I'm absolutely loving it. And I do have some more different cars coming on the way. And I'll have a collection of cars to go on my shelf. Whether they'll fit up there is another matter. So yeah, I thought I'd show you what I've been doing. And all that, so you can tell I'm on. Because it hasn't got a tick in there, you know that's where I'm up to. Like the others, they're all ticked once I've done them. Which you can see, I've ticked them. Ticked them, ticked them. All ticked, just so I know they're done. But once I've finished a build, I always keep these. Just in case I have to take them apart. So I can, if I move, I can rebuild it again. So even though they're ticked, they'll end up getting double ticked if they have to be taken apart. I know this isn't a live. I didn't feel up to doing a live tonight, and obviously there's people that are live, so I didn't want to, you know, overtake them and clash with them on the live. So, but yeah, totally fun build, and I can see that's going to go that way, and I can see that will go there at the front. It looks like part of the engine, if I'm honest. But I think that will end up going here somewhere. When it's lined up somewhere like there. It's just got to have more pieces added to it yet. So I'm assuming it will go there at the front. But yeah, I'm absolutely enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. It is a cracking build for me. And it's not like blocks, if I'm honest. It's like, I don't know, I can't explain these ones. Even though they're blocks, they don't look like blocks. Just a different form of building. But that's my eyes. It's kind of like blocks because you are still building. But you've got different shapes instead of straight shapes. The ones, the twos, the threes, and one by one blocks. So this will be could be done at any time soon. My last build, I think it took over a week to do it, and it is a pretty big model, well, block building. He's quite tall, so he's next to the side of my bed, on the what do you call it thing? Oh, what they call them? Side of your bed, them tables. So yeah, absolutely having fun with this thing. It will come to a point where I will stop tonight and go to bed and that type of stuff. But right now, bed's saying, nope, you don't want to go to bed yet. That's what my head's saying anyway. But yeah, totally happy with this build so far. Someone's tired outside. I thought, what the hell's going on? But yeah, anyway guys, I thought I'd show you and jibber on a video on an update of what I'm up to so far. I hope you have a good evening, good week, good weekend. Happy crafting, happy hobbying. Happy whatever you do. Be happy, be safe, and take care guys. Bye.